Hey guys, so our girls have a tendency to bite off more than they can chew. It's kind of like Foodie when she was in Kuwait and she said, "Do your worst," and everybody did. She was removed from Kuwait and had all of those issues that she was facing there, which she now brags about and says that she is an international fugitive. Um, that art continued and ended with her rage quitting YouTube yesterday. Well, Amberlynn is no different. She is the one who said, you know what, let Aunt Tammy come up here. I'll talk to her real good. Square up, Aunt Tammy. Aunt Tammy did and made a fool of her. And that ended up with more live streams trying to convince us that she was right and she was really the victim the entire time. And it also kept her coming back with more information, trying to get us to see Aunt Tammy for the villain that she is. However, I think Amber seriously bit off more than she could chew, and I wanted to show you the evidence of this, guys. So we're going to get on over here. This is the website. It's oscn.net. Oklahoma court dockets are public record. This is available to anybody. You go to oscn.net, you click on dockets, you hit search dockets, and if you have a name, you can search through the dockets here. So we're going to go over here, and it looks like we have a small claims, indebtedness, 5,000. It was filed on September 2nd, 2025. Um, and right here we have Amberlynn Reed as the defendant, Tammy Robertson as the plaintiff. Um, how long has Amber threatened to sue? How long has she said suing will entice? Well, suing has now enticed, and it's getting pretty serious, it looks like. Um, since this was filed on the 2nd, our disposition information is still pending. So we won't have any PDFs or anything that we can click on. We also don't have a court date yet because I'm assuming that Amber has yet to be served. So all we have here is it just says that it's the initial filing, what it's filing for, and then it gives us all of the different fees that have been that are being paid and have been incurred in filing this. Um, so we're just kind of waiting right now. Um, it looks like they have already assigned a judge to the case. Um, and it looks like overall, Tammy paid $219.14 to sue Amber. I don't know if Amber will be responsible for that fee or any other fees that are incurred in this. And we're going to have to keep checking back to see when this is updated, because as this is updated, because everything is public record in the state of Oklahoma, they will put PDF documents up here where we can actually read the claims, we can read what was filed, we can read the judge's decision. We will also have a court date so that if anybody wants to go and do some court reporting, they could. But we are officially here. Um, and since Amber has decided to, oh, I clicked the wrong thing. No. Since Amber has decided that she is taking a break from YouTube, I don't know that we'll hear anything from her about this. I am sure we will hear something from Aunt Tammy eventually. But it looks like on the next season of the Amberlynn Reed Show, we are getting a Judge Judy-esque arc. And I am just excited to, see her take her journals in as evidence, for her to stand before the judge and say, well, I believe it's true and I'm standing on what I believe. And I also want to be there to hear her say, Judge, literally, this is her fault. A judge is not going to see Amber as the victim. And I think this might be the first time that she comes face to face with somebody that sees through everything that she puts out there and tries to convince us of. And this may be a real eye-opening moment for her. And I'm kind of living for it. Our girls definitely need to get humbled. Foodie is going through the process of being humbled right now. Nobody is showing up for her content, and she's now not making money that she feels is worth being on YouTube. And I think Amber's getting ready to kind of experience the same type of humbling, just in a very different way. I know this is a really short video, but I did want to put this information out there and let everybody know what's going on. So I will see you guys a little bit later today. And I'm going to remind you that until I see you again, you need to be good and behave yourselves. However, if you can't, at least do it right and make me proud, and then post it online so we can talk about it later. Bye, guys.